What's going on, folks? Who's here? Larry's in the house. I think we got a couple. Got 2 likes. One is here. 1 or 2. I know's here. Who else here? I got Larry. I see you there. Man, I need to put something on the wall behind me. I really do. Oh, I get down here to work and I forget to decorate. That is just water. You can see my light table behind me where I make the pretty pictures. My camera behind me. I got a fish over here that I've mounted. It needs to go behind me maybe. A couple signs. We'll see. We'll see. Got my Prime 6 hat. Turn it around, maybe see if people can read it. It's mirrored, I know. I thought about getting my logo and print it backwards and frame it and stick behind me. That'd be kind of cool. If I print it mirrored, so the way you could read it when I do live shots. Because what you're actually getting here is a mirrored image of me. Let's see. Hang banners. Yeah, maybe. Tom's Food Factory. How you doing? I'm doing good in the neighborhood. My neighborhood. It's been kind of a hectic day, second half. I had a cook planned to film tonight, and I didn't get to do it, so that was kind of a bummer. Had rain come in, unexpected, and I didn't think it was supposed to rain today, but it sure did. So I'm going to try to get my cook in for next week's video. Try to do it tomorrow. We'll see. I really need to get them done by Monday or Tuesday to give me time to edit. Yeah, where is Neil? He's supposed to be here. This is his bottle of Sazerac I want to try. I'm very curious about it because I've never had this rye whiskey, and I'm anxious to give her a shot. Have not even opened it. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, he needs to be here. Yeah, and I was. They were predicting rain for tomorrow here, so I planned my cook for today, and it just didn't happen. So we've been doing that series with the Prime 6 people. They're doing tailgating season, so I've been doing a series of stuff that I cook for. I don't really tailgate, but I like good game day food as much as the next person. So some of my favorite meals, what you've had over the last couple weeks. Some of my favorite meals for tailgating, or in my case, just good old game day food to have around while we're watching football or whatever. So that's kind of what I've been doing. What you've seen on this last cook is some good old steak fajitas. Sometimes just a good old steak. Sometimes we prepare just some snacks to have around. So stuff like that. Neil, what's going on, buddy? Glad you're here. This is look at here. There you go. We're going to pop. I haven't even taken the plastic off of this. I really have not even researched this one, so I'm anxious to try it. So normally I kind of do a little reading and taste it and see if I agree. I haven't even done that on this one. So I'm curious about the name. I'm curious about the name of this because the Sazerac is, of course, I believe it's probably come after the cocktail, the original, or they call the original American cocktail out of New Orleans, which is called a Sazerac cocktail. It's very similar to an old-fashioned cocktail, except they use obviously rye whiskey and some absinthe, which is a licorice flavored liqueur. Kind of pricey. I actually have some. I've made a Sazerac cocktail. I ain't gonna say it's my favorite, but it was pretty good, especially if you like black licorice, that licorice flavor anyway, because they rinse the glass with absinthe before making the cocktail, and it's pretty. You got your beer too. Okay, you doing Boilermaker? Is that what you're doing? A shot of whiskey and some beer. So wow. Let's see here. You're showing you're late. That's right, buddy. All right, guys. What we got here? That can't be right. I see people posting the show, and I ain't got no one watching. Whistle Pig will be the better rye. Okay, you guys know I'm a bourbon guy. I got some of that here too. This lighting, I'm gonna tell you what. If you see me adjusting, I don't like a glare on my face. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna change this, guys. Is that better? Is that worse? Let's see here. I got a glare that I don't like. Let me turn this down. Okay, we got anybody? We got Larry. And we got Tom. Got Neil. Anyone else pops in? I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the top on this. We can chit chat about a few things. Tom, I got a question for you. Or if there's any other YouTubers in the house tonight, not so much for the guys that don't make videos. Have you noticed? And I did not notice this. The option in your regular videos, they got super likes now. It's a monetization thing, and I didn't even know it existed until I got a message from I guess YouTube as telling me to turn the option on. And it's if you like the video you're watching, or someone likes the video, you have the option of clicking on that and donating, not just to like we got the dollar sign down here in the live feeds. You can donate. I'm not asking for money, guys. This is just something I've just discovered recently. And I'm just really curious about it. Like here, in the live, you got the dollar sign. You can donate whatever you want to the live feed. They call it super chat. And a lot of your bigger channels that use that to pop your questions to the top, and you can see them, and they can go straight to you because you've just donated money. I'm not worried about that myself, but I just noticed it recently in regular videos. They call it, I think it's called the super live or something like that. So, not noticed anything. With all that alcohol, I can see you. Your live ending up like Charlie's. Oh my God, I was in Charlie's for a bit. I didn't stay too long. Yeah, yeah, we gotta get Charlie back to making some videos. Woo! Smells good. Let's get it in this. See, I got my tasting glass here. Now, I'm gonna go with some ice here shortly, so I'm just not gonna add a whole lot here. Neat. So we're gonna go with that. Oop. Mm-hmm. So far, it's passing the sniff test. Bird dog. I think I got some bird dog up there. That's a bourbon, right? I'm thinking right. What I'm thinking, it's not that expensive either, and it's pretty good. If that's what I'm thinking. Yep. Yeah, that bird dog's pretty good bourbon. I gotta say, for it's in the $25 range, if I remember right. So, I like that smell. It's kind of I'm no expert, but I pick up things from time to time. It's almost like a citrusy. Definitely got a burn. That's interesting because I actually got on the aftertaste that's your exhale. I actually got a little licorice flavor. That might hence the name, maybe. Excuse me. It's good. Yeah, there is a little burn, but on that exhale, they call the aftertaste, I get a hint of licorice. And I don't know what they put. I would think the distillation or what distilling, they wouldn't. That's probably where the name comes from. Sazerac. Sazerac is a cocktail made with absinthe, which is a licorice flavored liqueur. Lucky Charms beer. I have no idea what that. Oh boy. So I'm going to have to go eat. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is my first drink right here. I've been drinking water all day. I need to drink a whole lot more water. Neil, I like that. I can definitely see me adding a piece of ice here in a minute and knock that bite down a little bit. That ice will knock that bite down. So I promise you, that is good. I like it, man. I need to make a Sazerac. I think I still got everything to make that. It's just basically an old fashioned. They don't use. Oh my god. Uh, where's an old fashioned? You typically use Angostura bitters. They use what's that called? Pichards. I don't know if I'm saying that. Pichards bitters. A little different flavor. Tasted like a mix of Lucky Charms and swamp water. Poor old Charlie. He's living it up on a Saturday night. So my goodness, yeah, I tuned in. He was already. It was late when I got in there, and I have no idea how long he stayed on. But he's been known to do some all nighters, and I'm not there. I can go about an hour, and I'm good. so man, my first drink of the night. Mm, for 7 hours. Good night. My God. I've never, I think I've gone 2 hours once. It's about the top for me, tops for me. We got little ones here that's got to go to bed and everything else. So, and with being a work day, there's no way I could do that. No way. Yeah, you can see my table. I got it set up. I had it set up. There's actually another light on the other side. You see my camera and you see my table. That's where you see my thumbnails and stuff like that. Last week it was set up with some bricks, and this week I got some wood panels. They're actually vinyl screens that I've got hanging in just a little small 30-inch by 30-inch table that I lay my vinyl background. So it looks pretty real once it's in the picture. So if you've seen the thumbnail for this picture for this live video, it had a brick wall behind it, and that brick wall is about the same size as that panel right there. It's a 2 foot by 2 foot panel. So, and I had a wood on the bottom, so that you get your camera and your lighting right, it looks pretty real. Which I'm just an amateur on that. Oh, Larry, you haven't tried the Sazerac? Okay. Yeah. Wow. I do like it. I got to say, I'll be honest. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I kind of do. Guys, I'm working on a setup to start doing some drink videos again soon. I know, Larry, you want an old fashioned made. I'm going to work on that. Um, I kind of want to do. Um, I kind of want to do a Sazerac. Now, there's some other stuff I got on the lineup. I'm gonna do some more tastings too. Might have some I've shared that I've already drank. I got some rather pricey tequila up there. I might share with you, which I already know what it tastes like. So it kind of takes the surprise element out of it. So Well, guys. So yeah, that's really the only thing I had. I wanted to do this drink. I didn't have anything planned. It come to mind when I was looking at those the super chat's been around a long time. But the super live on the standard videos, that was very new to me. I didn't even know they were doing that till fairly recently. So I didn't know how many people. I know they've been rolling it out, but I don't know how many people have gotten notifications as far as people who make videos. So interesting. So, guys, you got anything for me? I don't want to cut this too short. I had to put my glasses on because I can't see to read comments. Liquor in my cooks. I have some. I know the steaks. The steaks I did recently. Um, yeah, the steaks I did recently had the marinade, a bourbon marinade, which was very good. I just used just regular Jim Beam bourbon on that. Don't drink it too quick, there, big guy. Especially me. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to look like Charlie. Ah, good lord. What else is going on? But yeah, I've been pushing the Prime 6 thing. That's been exciting. I'm gonna put on my hat. It's very good. Thank you very much for sending that to me. Not necessary, but I'm glad you did it. Well, the whistle pig's very good, very good. I've had a couple more drinks. That's one of those I don't want to drink every night because it's too good. I mean, you want to drink it every night, but you got to be careful. So I'm gonna switch to. I don't generally do if I do something like this straight. Oops, excuse me. I got to switch over to some ice. I got a little cooler over here just for these situations. I need to use this tea lift anyway. My almost perfectly clear. It's kind of got a little bit of frostbite on it, but we'll take care of that here in a second. Almost perfectly clear ice cube. I should have used a different glass though. It'll melt down. We'll dump the remainder of this in there. Yeah, it'll melt down. Once it melts down a little, you'll see the. Now that's a pour, gentlemen. Let me get a little artsy here. That's the show feature tonight, guys. I'll put that right back there where you can see it. I don't know how well you can see that. My glasses. You can barely see that ice inside there. Yeah, the glare kind of gives it. Yeah, now we got it. Almost perfectly clear. You can see some air bubbles. That's where I kept checking it and I kept shaking it. So it got me some air bubbles in there. No, we're not going to do that, Tom. Who did that? The Tipsy Bartender. I don't know if you watched him. I haven't watched a long episode of his in a while. Yeah, that knocks with the ice in there. It's cooling off now, and that knocks that bite out of it quite a bit. Tipsy Bartender did a video in one of his lovely assistants that he uses. He did a video where he went into his room, and I'm pretty sure it was like 100 different liquors and liqueurs. I think he just had. He lives in Hollywood or Beverly Hills, somewhere in that area, and so he gets all these models and stuff in his videos. And she just went back there and started grabbing alcohols and liqueurs and whatever he had. and just started dumping it a little bit, an ounce or so. Yeah, I think it was like 1 ounce of 100 different types of alcohols and liqueurs, and tasted it. And I could just tell by the look it was not that good. So that was, I'm like, you had to watch the whole thing. He just started dumping it and counting them, and they did 100. And yeah, I can't imagine that. Can't imagine that being good. 5+ or you'll be doing it. No, I won't. No, I won't. Oh my goodness, we're already 20 minutes in. I didn't think that was going to happen. I mean, it just seemed like we just got on just a second ago. And Charlie probably started out drinking before he got on there. So, okay. We still got 3. I see 3 people. Now, I didn't know what kind. I don't know who all's live right now. I don't know who I'm competing against either, because I don't have a regular live schedule. Let's see here. Who all is live? Cornerstone Fellowship. That's a church. Mr. Castarn is. He's got a small crowd. I'm competing with church groups too. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard that young girl that was missing was found today. Sad news. Um, that was, what's her name? She's a YouTuber, by the way. I don't know if you watched the. I'd never heard of her, to be honest, but I do watch some of the traveling YouTubers. They travel RV and some of the van life. There's a couple that I watch, and she was not one of them. So it's kind of sad when you see those people that are living out there on the road like that. Something bad happened to them. So that was just kind of sad. Tracy Clark, my buddy. Y'all see Tracy, and I just dropped in for the bird. You just dropped in for the bird. Come on over, Tracy. You've been on the Woodford for too long now. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, Tracy and I were firefighters together. I was on for 20 years or so, roughly 20 years. TC, I don't know how many years you had in, but it was a long time, buddy. So yeah, TC's been known to make I'm with Larry. Any Prime 6 secrets? Let it good and hot. About 13 years. Okay, cool. Yeah. I talked to Dave Nelly last night at the restaurant, and he was telling me I think he had 40 years before he got out. He kind of went like my dad went until he couldn't do it no more. So, Prime 6 secrets. Once you get it going, it pretty much controls itself. That's the secret to Prime 6 is just let it get glowing red hot. And you got a Weber kettle, I think, Larry. I keep with it. I keep my bottom vent wide open, and I control my temperatures with my top vent. And getting it lit is the hard part with Prime 6 charcoal. They have a new with the Weber cubes. I use 2 of them. I used to use the other charcoals. The other with regular charcoal, Kingsford and whatever. I could use 1, it would light it, but with this, I'd use 2 of those, and it worked really well. Prime 6 has some new starter cubes that they sent me to try, and it's a little harder to light itself, but just let it go a little bit longer and it'll light. And that one of those will pretty much light a chimney. I broke out my little butane torch to light it, and it takes a second or 2 and it's lit. But yeah, that's the trick to Prime 6. Just let it get good and hot before you dump it. The only way I've used it is in a chimney. I haven't tried to stack it and light it yet, so I might try that soon, just to try it, just because I haven't done it. So yeah, that's the biggest secret I got. on Prime 6. What I love about it is the flavor. It's just clean burning because it doesn't have the other additives and fillers, stuff like that in it. Have them send me some stuff. I wish I could. They make me do videos to get it. I'm doing the good thing is they're kind of right now they have a campaign of the tailgating thing that we're doing. And there's like myself and I think there's like about 15 of us total. And we're all putting out video. Most of us through Instagram. But me being, I think I'm the old dog in the bunch, whereas I'm having to learn some new tricks. Definitely better taste from the Prime 6. I think it's cleaner. It's closer to burning regular just wood than any other charcoal I've ever used. That's I don't know how to describe that, but it's if you've ever cooked over an open fire with just wood and not using charcoal, you get, in my opinion, using Prime 6, you get closer to that flavor of burning just pure wood because it's just sawdust that's been carbonized, which is even the Blue Bag, Kingsford, and some of the other ones. It's just carbonized sawdust, but they add other fillers and stuff to there to bring the cost down. Is what you're doing, and you can taste that. If you taste that up against Kingsford and Prime 6, I can tell the difference. Just because the pure sawdust, carbonized, which is your charcoal, it just burns cleaner and hotter. It lasts longer. Excuse me, it's talking to me. Because I didn't do a cook tonight, I ended up in the line at Kentucky Fried Chicken ordering fried chicken for us, so it kind of went quick, and that chicken's kind of talking to me a bit. You like the taste? Cool. TC, I think, bought some Prime 6 also. I think you did. Yes, you bought some with my code, I believe. Ken10, by the way, if you're ordering prime6.com, Ken10 will get you 10% off. So that's been fun. It's been forcing me to do new things, forcing me to do cooks I haven't done in a very long time. Because I just do like I said, they're primarily showing videos on Instagram. They don't have much to do with YouTube. But even though I think they found me on YouTube. But it's primarily there. So I'm taking my videos and I'm editing my videos for YouTube, a normal video that I show every week. But I'm also using that same footage to get down to a 15 to 30 second clip that was being doing on Instagram. So that's been a learning experience for me. So big time learning experience. So again, we're old dogs doing new tricks. So, okay. You got frustrated trying to get it going. Yeah, that's I've heard that. The first time you like how clean it burns using yeah. I haven't used lump charcoal in a long time, so I didn't really want to compare it to that. I have used lump in the past. But getting it lit is the hard part. And I actually go out and light it and then go back inside and start prepping all my food. And I got about 20 minutes. I know once I light that charcoal and get her going, I've got about 20 minutes to get everything prepped. And generally, when I get back out there, it's glowing red most of the time. Again, depending on how much charcoal I'm using too. So if I'm doing a low and slow, I'm using less charcoal. I'm lighting less charcoal, and I'm dumping it on unlit charcoal. Is Sazerac better with? I think so. I like most things. Most things on ice. That's just me. It takes some of the, even on a lesser expensive whiskey that's got more of a bite, that ice will take that edge off the bite a lot of times. I'm still getting the flavor. I actually got more, when I put it on that, I actually got more of a licorice flavor on the aftertaste. Grabbing a beer. No beer for me. I drink beer on the weekends, like when I'm cutting grass or when I just finished cutting grass. It kind of knocks that when I take a big drink of water, and once I knock the thirst down, I'll drink a beer when it's ice cold. That's really good. That's about the only time I drink beer. Usually bourbon, and now a rye. So cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's the number one complaint I've heard on it. And once I got past that, let it go, light it a little bit, um, light it a little bit early, and just let her burn, and she'll get going. Um, Stuffed chicken tenders smoked, maybe. Um, I might. I don't think I have. I don't think I've chicken tenders. Stuff them? Yeah, I might do that. I've got some chicken tenders in the freezer I need to do something with. It's the same anything in the store. They don't have a huge inventory. Anything, just use Kin 10, you'll get 10% off anything. I do believe that's how it works. Yep. Yeah, I've been really excited. They've been really easy to work with. They've been very patient with me. I got an email the other day. Thank you. The video looks great. In the future, can you do this? I'm like, gotcha. Hint taken. Yeah, I'll do it your way. Actually, the way she wanted me to do it is easier than the way I've been doing it. So I was actually happy to hear it. So God bless him. I love him. I told him in the beginning, I said, I'm an old dog learning new tricks. You might have to hold my hand a little bit. So they said, not a problem. Yeah, it's been fun. It's just been, I'm not a TV guy. I work in civil engineering. Uh, I've worked in stores or in retail. I was a volunteer firefighter for 20 years, so I've been up working, and civil engineering is kind of a desk job where you sit around and get fat all day. So this is something new. And I'm not doing this getting rich. It's finally starting to pay for itself, but I'm not getting rich by this by any stretch. But I'm having a blast, so that's why I keep doing it. Up and coming star. I don't know about star, but we are growing. So thank you. I appreciate that. So wow, 30 minutes. Cool. I'll finish my drink. Look at that ice. You see the air bubbles. That's all you see. I'm bragging on my ice. From the level, you can barely see the ice above it. Then you can't see it down below. I like that. I got a new. I got it stored away now. It's an ice mode, but it's designed for making clear ice. I've got some ice balls upstairs that are almost perfectly cleared, and uh, I got the way I did it. It's not. You almost need a gap of water underneath of it to get the impurities to come on down. I was able, doing the ice balls, I was able to do the purities all the way down to the very bottom of the ice ball, but they're just kind of stacked at the very bottom. Still good ice. Up and coming star. that's interesting. So when are we going fishing on the boat? I don't know when I'm going fishing on the boat. I want to. Good Lord. I've made up my mind that if I don't use it this fall, which we're there, I'm probably going to sell the boat and buy me a small boat just to keep in the garage, because that's just very frustrating that I can't get out there. So that is If there's a frustrating point in my life, that's it right there. Not getting to get on my boat. So, okay. I was out on it one time last year. It was a great day, but it was one time. So, so. So I've been thinking about buying a smaller boat anyway. I might be able to use the money from that and get what I want and put a roof on my house or something, because that's next on my house. I got to put a roof on there. I'm making a call this week. That was we. ah. Stuffed fish. I don't know about stuffed fish. Uh, I guess if you can get a piece of fish to maybe roll, I don't see why you couldn't do that. I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure out how you do the stuffed tenders. I don't know, because tenders are pretty thin. So, yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious on that one. So that'd be interesting. So I've done some crab stuffed trout. That, yeah. Uh, I've never done it myself. My neighbor, where I used to live years ago, brought in some trout and cooked me, and he just took, of course, the whole trout and just stuffed it with potatoes and vegetables and everything, tied it up, and he did it in full and threw it into the fire on his grill, and it was, oh my god, butter. It was just basically falling off the bone while he was eating it. So that was really good. I'm gonna have to do something like that. I got to get some trout. I ain't been trout fishing in, good lord, 25 years, if not longer. Not, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Got a little congested there. Um, yeah, there's not a whole lot of places to trout fish around my part of the country. I know there's some smaller ponds out in the J Town where they stock some trout. Up to Pennsylvania, yeah. I was in Pennsylvania. Where was I? It's been years ago. Company I worked for did a landfill. Believe it or not, there's a lot of engineering work goes into a landfill. Um, I just kind of went up and did a lot of records research. I don't remember where I was at. That was 25 years ago anyway, I guarantee you, because I wasn't with I've been with this company for 23 or 24 years. So interesting. That's really my only experience with Pennsylvania, though. I don't remember much about it. uh, Tenders in half and thin slices of cheese and bacon. Okay. Oh, that's kind of the area I was thinking. I didn't know if you would inject it. I've seen some people, well, I don't know. So you can almost butterfly the chicken tenders and roll them. That's kind of what I would think. Kind of butterfly them, roll them out, and then kind of roll them up and maybe tie them or stick them with toothpicks or something. That might be able to do something. Yeah. We'll think about that. But I can definitely see butterflying them. Get that. Oh, well, you're naming off towns. I don't remember. I honestly don't. That was been so long ago. I want to say it was up closer to Philly. I I don't. Yeah, I don't hold me to that. But I didn't realize batteries. Yeah, you butterfly them out. Yeah, definitely butterfly them out. I would definitely. But that's woo. That's something that might be something I'll look into. And I got some. I've got some chicken tenders in the freezer. Kind of need to use them. I've had them a little bit too long. Yeah, I definitely think that town was up near Philly, if I remember correctly. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button. I don't know who all's in here still. We've had a small crowd tonight, but that's okay. I got to taste some good rye whiskey. My taste buds are dying now, so it's all good. I will not do any more straight. I will probably switch to a Beeman 7 here in a few minutes, so I can tone down the alcohol level. So sweet. But yes, I'm anxious. I even bought new cameras just for the fishing, and I haven't used them. I say that. Here's one. I'll kind of set it up. This is I bought one mount for the back, on the back of the boat, and this one is set up. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do it that way if I ever get out there to do like a hat mount. Ain't that goofy looking? I'd have to straighten that up. It would definitely work if I get the angle right and get it straight on there. Well, it's all crooked. I'll get out, ain't it? The way dummy. That looked awful goofy on a boat, wouldn't it? So that's one way. The chest mount, I'm a big guy, so I don't know if the chest mount would work very well for me. Plus the straps, I don't know if they make them big enough. I got a strap and it kind of snug. So and then they got the mount that goes on your back in your transom area that actually hooks into your transom light. And it actually helps keep the battery charged back there and keeps it going off your boat batteries. The chest harness, yeah, the chest harness. That's the one I'm kind of concerned about because it's the one I got. It was coming a little kidded. I don't even know. They probably got something that's better. For me, it was a little, even though it's got elastic, it was a little tight because I'm a pretty big boy. So, but the hat mount, if I can keep my head still, that would be kind of cool. And I'm the guy that would have, and I do anyway. I would have an extra camera, probably my little Canon. I got it over here charging, but I don't use very much. I would have that handy in case I seen an eagle or something like. Because I'm the guy that's gonna try to get that eagle coming in to snatch a fish, and we do see eagles. Not so much here in Louisville, but over in Indiana at Patoka Lake, where I fish a lot, they have a lot of birds, a lot of eagles, and it's not uncommon to see one flying around. One dead soldier, actually 1.5 dead soldier. Neil, that's very good. I'm gonna keep the bottle back here to show it off. I don't know if I can do it in a better spot. Nah. That is very tasty. I did enjoy it. But I'm gonna switch to bourbon just so I can mellow it out some. Normally, I would tilt my camera down to show you me making a drink, but my base on my camera here is broken, and that camera just kind of barely setting on us. If I tilt it, the whole camera is going to hit the deck. So if you don't mind, I'm not going to show you that. 1984 barbecue. How you doing, buddy? John, I haven't seen you in a while. You ain't made a video in a while, I don't think. But it's certainly good to see you. You can see that I got pretty good feel on that, but I'm going to top it off with some 7-Up. 7-Up, zero sugar. That's how I roll there. That's good to hear, man. Glad you're doing well. Are you still working, buddy? I know everyone's had a hard time. That's the big thing. Yeah, John is a YouTuber, guys. So subscribe to him. I know he's gonna get oh, good deal. That's good to hear. You still in Rubbertown? So, man, cheers to you guys. That's funny. That's just a big ice cube at the bottom. So cool. John lives over in southern Indiana, not too far from here. We're gonna hook up one day and do a cook together because he does some pretty mean looking stuff too. Go check out his channel. Give him some love. If you haven't subscribed to him, do it because I know he's gonna start making videos again real soon. I used to do a live feed every Sunday night at 9, from 9 till I think it was 9 till 10. I think it was 9 till 10. I did it every week. And John started on the days that I couldn't do it. John was filling in my slot. Uh, so don't get me wrong, I get it. I went a whole year without doing a single video. So I get it. Marciano, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you here. You're still editing Larry's first. It's fun. It's fun. Yes, sir. I am. I'm going to try smoked cream cheese. Really? That's funny. I just bought a block of cream cheese for an upcoming video. Since we're doing our game day treats and tailgating theme. So, oh yeah, yeah. I was really bummed because the rain kind of screwed me up. I'm hoping it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I just hope it does it early so it gets out of here so I can do my this week's cook tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest. That way, I still have time to get some editing done before we get going. Still got a little bit of a glare on my forehead, but I'll work on that. It's, I'm gonna get this basement figured out eventually. So we've been setting. Of course, I set my office up down here. We're slowly working in the wife's office, which will be just to the back of me, in the other corner of this room, because she actually works from home. Right now, she's in an upstairs bedroom, but we need to vacate that bedroom in the near future. Um, so she's going to move down here and work full time in the dungeon in my basement. I got windows in my basement. A comment come. Someone commented on. I think it was the last live feed I did, and talked about doing live in my basement, and I am. He goes, "You say you're in a basement, but you got windows." It's a half basement. I got a tri-level house that I live in, and the basement is really only about. The ground is. I don't know if you can see either side. The ground, outside ground, is about where my arm is, maybe a little bit lower. So that's how much of a basement we are. Just a little, what they call a half basement. So I just thought that was funny. He goes, "You say you're in a basement, but you got windows in your basement." So, yes, they do. Let's see. You're waiting for the Baltimore Chiefs game. Did Bengals? Did they officially get beat? They were down last time I looked. I know you call them the Bengals, but they're my Bengals. I didn't see their final score. I was trying to watch a little bit, but I got busy. Cream did. They won. Okay, good. Then they come back because they were down last time I looked. So okay. All right, I got to get caught up here. Speaking of cream cheese, black jalapenos. Man, Steelers lost. Okay. Joe, big brother Joe. Guys, see Joe Rogers there? That is my older brother. Older and much uglier brother. Ah, sweet. See, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a crawfish broil. It's so good. Yeah, I've had a couple crawfish broils. Uh, that was new to me. That was just I had never had crawfish until just a few years ago. I had to get a guy to show me how to do it. So it was good. It was really good. I got to say. HD28, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? That's all right. You have to go back and watch the feedback. I just tried out this rye whiskey. I done switched to bourbon and 7-Up, Demon 7 now, because I had to start mixing so I didn't get drunk. Yeah, this was a Sazerac Rye Whiskey. This was given to me by, you see him in the chat there, Neil Goldstein. I did say your name right, Neil, I hope. Sazerac Rye Straight Whiskey. It's very good. I was really curious to try it because the name Sazerac, that's named obviously after a Sazerac cocktail, which is from down in the New Orleans area. I think it was originated in New Orleans. They call it the original cocktail. I don't know if I believe that part, but obviously very old. I can see you kill it. No, not going to do that. No. I'm getting too old for all that. I'll have a drink or two. What's going on, buddy? I got my buddy here. Hey, come in here. Come in here. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
No, see there's the camera.
Hi.
See there's the camera. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is Ethan. You're getting close to bed, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had to come in and steal the show for a minute. So yeah, you been good? Mm-hmm. So what'd you do to your arm? What'd you do?
I know.
What'd you?
Look.
We need to show Granny that. Granny.
You guys speak louder.
We need to show Granny that. I don't know what that is. Did you burn yourself?
I don't know.
Did you touch something you wasn't supposed to?
How did you do that?
Huh? Okay. All right. Well, say hi to everybody because you need to go back upstairs, okay? Nope, not my pen. What's up? This is my youngest of 10 grandchildren. He lives with me. He's my little buddy. He's the reason I'm getting so many gray hairs. And he's a pretty good kiddo, though. We stay proud of him most of the time. Other times we want to shoot him with a bazooka.
You don't have a bazooka.
I might have a bazooka.
That's a gun.
10 grandchildren. Yes, 10 grandchildren. Some of them are step-grandchildren. 10 grandchildren. I have 4 grandchildren and 6 step-grandchildren.
How?
And we love them all dearly. Let's see here. I'm trying to read the... Say, what you doing? Calm down. I'm going to make you go back upstairs. Say hi, John. John said hi, Ethan.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Yeah. And
What? I see you in the glasses.
You see me in the glasses? That's right. Okay. You want to go back upstairs?
No.
You got to. You're going to be going to bed soon, okay? Beverly, you need to look at his arm. Go show Granny, okay? Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right. We'll see you here in a bit. I'll be upstairs shortly.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right, guys. He had to come in and show his. Go show Granny. Go show Granny your arm. Oh, when she comes out, show her your arm. I don't know what that is.
That means I can tell you.
Mm-mm. Okay. All right. He's gonna, now that he knows Granny is upstairs and can't watch him, he's gonna be an issue. So, all right, guys. Where was I? I don't even know what I was talking about now. So, is the whistle pig better? Is the I think so. Yeah. I mean, as far as you're talking about an $80 bottle of you're talking about the difference between a $25 bottle of rye whiskey and an $80 bottle of rye whiskey. So yeah, I think there's going to be a difference. Oh, there you go. Here comes Granny. Here comes Granny. You better go. Check out his arm. Let me get caught up. All right. Oh, Beverly. She was watching the live. She knows what was going on. She knew what was going on because she was watching live. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, the Whistle Pig is definitely smoother. It's definitely a higher end, no question on that. I like different varieties of bourbon too. You can see I use Jim Beam 4-year-old to mix with 7 Up. But if I'm doing a straight on that, and I'm generally doing a Jim Beam Black or Four Roses single barrel. That's one of my favorite bourbons is a Four Roses single barrel. Excellent stuff. Does Ethan help me cook? He's just
I can't help you cook.
he helped me today because I did on my little flat top, my little Presto or whatever brand it is, little electric flat top I got. We did bacon and then we did some pancakes for breakfast this morning. So yeah, he was helping me this morning. He's 5, so he hasn't really been handling any tools yet, but he's definitely really within the last few weeks started getting interested in watching me. So if I can get him to stand back a little bit and watch me, he's definitely showing an interest. But it's very early in that, so it's cool. I'm happy about it. Hopefully, I can teach him something. You love Captain Morgan. Yeah, Marciano, that's what my wife drinks. She loves that with 7 Up, actually, or she likes Captain Morgan with Dr. Pepper. Whatever else she'll do, Captain Morgan and Coke. But she loves that spiced rum. Of the spiced rum, Captain Morgan is her favorite, and I like some rum once in a while. Yeah, with hot dogs, that's definitely what I'll do. But he is showing, and like I said, he's just 5, so he's showing an interest while I'm cooking. Um, not so much outside, but when I'm cooking inside, he's showing an interest in watching. He wants to see what's going on. I just used this morning. I didn't make my own, which I don't make my own on a lot of stuff. But I just bought some store-bought pancake batter. You either mix milk with it or water. And he just seen the flour mixture up on the counter in a bowl, and he goes, "What is that?" And I said, "That's your pancakes." No, it's not. It's going to be. So that's where we are with that. So yeah, on the 360, yeah, on the griddle, or the. Now I got the Emerald Lagasse 360 too. It's funny they called them a 360, and they're 2 different things. I need to do a video on my flat top outside because I've cooked on it, but I haven't done a video on it. You bought your 360? Yeah, it's a good little grill. I haven't been doing much anything other than charcoal here lately because of the well, mostly because of the Prime 6 deal I got. So uh, that's where I've been with that. Is they're expecting me to do videos, and I totally agree with them. They expecting me to do some charcoal cooks with Prime 6 charcoal. So just part of the deal on that. But yeah, as the weather changes, things will change, and of course, nobody come wintertime. Although I will do it some, weather permitting. Um, Weather permitting, I'll still cook outside, even if it's on the gas grill. I have a gas grill right outside my door for the purpose of, um, let's see, Weber Spirit. Cool. Yeah, I got the gas grill right out there for the purpose of cooking outside in the wintertime because it gets pretty cold here. Even though we've had some mild winters of recent, it does still get a few nights that are pretty cold down in the 20s, and once in a while you get down into sub-zeros, but it's kind of rare anymore. I say that and we'll get hit hard this year, but we're due a good hard freeze. You cook on the Webers all year? I will some. I will some. I sure will. I ain't gonna say every day. I don't cook on the Weber kettles every day during the summer. Just because I'm so busy. Getting home, you get home later. It gets a little hard sometimes to set that up. I'm prepared to do it tomorrow if the rain holds off. But I've got everything set up because I had that set up for cooking outside today, and the rain come in and kind of messed me up. Stop with that statement, hard freeze. We're due one, but honestly, I would be okay if we had a good hard freeze for about a month. Sorry, John. Just because I want to kill off some bugs. It would take a good month long to kill off of some serious bugs because the bugs have gotten really bad around here. So that's the only reason I say that. Then we can go back for another 12, 15 years of being mild winters. So, let's see here. We got 7 in the house. I don't think it counts right though, because I know we've had more. It was showing a low like 1 or 2, and I know we had 4 or 5 in here. So because they were all commenting. So, let's see here. Am I caught up? I don't like to miss. Finally got quiet. Ethan's changing. It's his bedtime, so I don't mind. You'll see Ethan, or you'll hear Ethan in the end of nearly every one of my videos when I'm doing my final bye byes and all that. You'll hear his voice when I generally, because I always say the same thing. God bless everyone. Bye bye. You'll hear him chime in with me to say bye. So it's kind of our little thing. Yeah, that's me. I try to grill at least once a week, and that's generally sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. Most of the time, it's quick cooks. I generally only film once, most of the time, just once a week to make videos, uh, and that's mostly due to time. I would do 2 videos a week if I could, maybe 3 if it wasn't for the time constraints. Because when you're making a video, it extends the cook. You're setting up cameras, and I might take a few extra seconds to focus. And you'll notice in my videos when I change scenes or I generally go to a different camera angle. Even though I got multiple cameras, I don't really have time to set up multiple cameras for that multiple camera. So I'll shoot a spot and then I'll move the camera and try to have it ready for the next time I open the grill. And that's kind of the way I handle it. I call it the poor man's version, but it's really just the lonely man's version because I'm a one man show. Do I? Yeah, well, I was discussing that a little bit ago. The Prime 6 charcoal. How do I like the Prime? I love it. I like it. It's one of the questions we've had even in this live feed is, what's the deal with lighting it? And it takes longer to light. It's a little harder to light, and it takes longer to light and get it going. The trick is to make sure those embers are burning, glowing red. When you know you got a good hot fire, you're good to go. But it does take, different from Kingsford or some of the other ones, even the lump charcoals. This one does take a little bit longer to light and get it going. In my experience, is about 20 on a. I don't know that I've ever had a full chimney charcoal in it because you don't need as much. But it takes about 20 minutes to get that going. Um, but when it's going, you're good to go. It'll stay lit longer. It burns cleaner, and that's the biggest thing that kept me on Prime Six was the flavor. Because I like Kingsford. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a bag that I need to use up, and I'm not gonna do it on camera, but I will use it up off camera. But I like it. It's just got a little bit harsher flavor than the Prime Six. Prime Six burns closer to like burning wood, but you're not burning wood. Well, you are. It's sawdust, carbonized sawdust, but without the fillers that Kingsford and the others have. If that makes sense. So yeah, I love the Prime Six. I really do. I wouldn't be on this gig with them, um, doing through this extra work if I didn't like the product. But I do. But it does take longer to light, a little bit harder to light. But once it's going, it lasts longer and it burns cleaner, and the flavor is better. So cleaner. It's a cleaner cook. Excuse me, guys. Wow. I get on here live and I start coughing. Let's see here. Getting lit is the issue. Yep, I agree. That is the issue. Yep. Already used as light faster. Yes. This because it burns. I'm reusing this charcoal. I loaded up the chimney tonight with anticipation to light it. Every time I go through and I dig out um, the used charcoal and I stack it upright. It's a big thing to stack it upright too. And I'm really only using pieces maybe 2.5 inches long. I've learned that that's best and it lights faster that way, using smaller pieces of it. But I go through and I stack the used charcoal in, and to fill the rest of the chimney, um, I put new in, and then I take the smaller pieces of the used and just stack it on top. And that's how I do it. That's the way I got the chimney set up right now. Hopefully, I can use that tomorrow night. But hopefully. So, but that's how I do it. But the used charcoal does light faster. I did. I don't know. There's a few videos back now. I did the 7-pound pork butt. I actually finished it in record time. For me, a 7-hour cook. Normally, it's closer to 10 hours. I had maybe 2.5, maybe 3 pounds of used charcoal. And now, granted, I use smaller portions in a low and slow setup in the Weber kettle. That 2.5 to 3 pounds of charcoal lasted the entire 7 hours, and I maintained. Actually, I had a couple heat spikes in that, and I got up to 300 once. But most of the time, I was in the 250 range, temperature-wise, throughout the 7-hour cook. And I thought that was fantastic. And I never used any new charcoal at all. And that was Prime 6 charcoal. So that was, I mean, even surprised me because I knew once I got through the used, I was going to have to get into new charcoal. Fully expected it, but I never did. 7 hours, 7-hour cook on low and slow, doing pork butts. It turned out great. Yes, right. Promo code 1010. So my first product deal. I'm excited, guys. and trust me, guys, I know that sponsorships and stuff like that come and go. And anybody who's been doing this knows that's true. They're going to come and they're going to go. But I'm having a whole lot of fun with this one because it is my first gig. So I love it. Good times. It's a Tundra. Did I say Tatunda? I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, guys. I'm in Arlington. I didn't realize I was over an hour. I'm having so much fun, guys. So wow, I'll hang out here for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna cut loose and go shave and stuff like that, and get ready for tomorrow. Any more questions? I don't know. I only come to show off the whiskey, and I did. It's good. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you sending it to me. Up and coming. I've been up and coming for a while. Joe's still here. Yeah, Prime Six. It's like I said, it's good. I love the charcoal. It's just heat man. Once it's lit, the heat management isn't too bad because it does burn hotter than the other. Lump charcoal burns hotter too. Would I ever prefer gas over charcoal? No. I I don't want to knock gas because I use it a lot. I have a gas grill sitting right outside my back door because it's easy. And during the week when I'm coming in, uh, it just makes things faster for me to cook, and I'm still cooking outdoors on a grill. I'm not one who hates a gas grill because I use one all the time. That probably the most used grill I got is a gas grill. But it's fast, it's convenient during the week when I don't have a lot of time, and I'll even smoke on it. I keep a smoke basket where I use wood chips in it. I cooked chicken breast, boneless chicken breast on it the other night. We just used some rice on the side, just some little rice packs, some little and come broccoli and rice, broccoli and cheese, real easy to cook. I filled up the little smoke basket with some. I think I used the Jack Daniels wood chips, the Jack Daniels barrels that they chip down and make little chips out of them. I let that fire. I put it in a smoke basket, put it on one burner. I don't put it down below. I put it up on one, just up on the grill. But when it starts smoking, I put the chicken on at about 375 to 400, and it takes about 30 minutes. I put the chicken not on the grill. I put them up on the upper rack, so it kind of gives an indirect effect. It's over the fire, but it's not directly on the burners, and it kind of bakes it. And for about 30 minutes, I'll monitor it and flip it. Get some of that smoke on there. It isn't embedded. The smoke isn't embedded, but you get a good little layer of smoke on it. It enhances the flavor, and it's delicious. Uh, let's see here. I'm sorry. Gas does not come close. I agree, but yes, I believe the. Let's see. I believe the promo code Ken10 is for anything in the store. I hope I'm not wrong on that, but I believe Ken10 is good for anything in the store. I think it'll cover anything because that's you put that in at checkout. So whatever's in there, it should be affected. I don't think they have a huge inventory. I think they got the different size charcoal. I believe in the fire starters, and there might be some accessories, the hats. I think that's it. As simple as it is, I think that's a damn good looking hat. It does not match his shirt at all, but I love that black hat with just the print. Prime Six. I think it's a good looking hat myself. I don't wear a hat a whole lot, but let's see here. Let's see here. No, and it's not. Charcoal's always better than gas, but yeah, you can get some good food on a gas grill. I do it often. I'd rather use a gas grill than in the oven any day. I have an electric grill that I've done videos on, indoor electric grill, and you still get those sear marks, and it comes out pretty good. But no, it's not. But in that one, you put a water pan in it to keep steaming. That's how you get the grill effect. Um, and I'll put some herbs and stuff in the water, and you get some of that flavor coming up on that grill. makes food taste pretty good too. So you'll see some of that coming up in the winter when I can't get outside at all. Uh, which liquid smoke do you prefer or hold higher? I don't really use. Wright's has a liquid smoke that I use, and I really only use it in my crock pot when I'm doing a crock pot meal, like some once in a while, especially in the winter months. I'll do like a pork butt. I've done most recently a big pork butt when I could not get outside. I had a pork butt that it rained and rained and rained. I was planning on smoking it outside, and I was scared the pork butt was going to go bad, so I just put it in a crock pot and let it go all day on low. And halfway through the cook, I added some liquid smoke and got some good smoky flavor in there. But I believe that brand was Wright's. Uh, but there's several out there. Yeah, you can get some little smoky flavor. I don't use a lot. Uh, you you want what signed by me? I signed some decals for you. I promise you, it's not worth very much. Gotcha. Only natural flavor. That's preferably, but yeah. Now you can get some smoke flavor in your liquid smokes. I don't want to knock anything that brings good food. Uh, I enjoy being outside cooking, and it sucks when I plan to cook and I can't do it outside. Then I have to do it inside. But yeah, there's a lot of good foods that are cooked inside, and you can provide a little hickory flavor in liquid smoke. And I don't think it's wrong. It's just not my preferred. It's I Prime Six hat. Let's see what this. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Yeah, I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just I cook inside too, and I get the best flavors I can get inside. I just have my preference of cooking outside. It's just kind of my way of being outdoors and doing what I can do outdoors. That's just I prefer being outside. I'm getting old and can't hang the heat, can't hang the extra cold. Let's see here. Hey guys, we're old. I'm over what I normally do, so I'm gonna start winding this thing down. Uh, I'm gonna make one more drink. Let's see here. Relocate. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that. It's my look. Many years ago, I bought a mobile home when I was dead broke. And my gift for buying that mobile home was that little cooler, and I've been using it for things like this for many years, and I'm still using it. And it says Trading Post Mobile Homes. So yes, I used to live in a trailer. Now I'm in a half basement with 1970s style panel wood behind me. We're going to change that out one of these days. It's on my list to do, but it's obviously not very high on my list. So let's see. Thank you very much, Tundra. Thank you so much. Yes, I just have fun doing this. I do this for the fun of it. Certainly not getting rich at it, but I'm having a blast doing it. Paint it. Well, we thought about that, Joe. That's one of our options. That's probably what we're going to do. Is I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hire Johnny to do it. He owes me about $1 million anyway. I'm kidding. He's actually just a very good painter. But yeah, this is old school paneling. I think this house was built in I want to say the early 60s. Could be mistaken there. And it's been pretty good shape. Needs a little work, but that light's flashing. But that old paneling, yeah, you got to put something on it to kill the gloss or whatever. Something you got to do to it before you paint over paneling. So we're just going to get done one of these days. One of these days. So, all right. All right, guys, we're an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm going to wind this down. So I will say, again, Neil, thanks for the bottle. It's very good. I will be drinking this slowly. I might even do a go back and watch from the beginning. Good deal. Thank you. Be sure to hit that like button too while you're at it, guys. That helps me. I can see me making another Sazerac cocktail. That might even show up in the video. Bear with me, guys. I know I've promised to do some drink videos again because it's been a while since I've made any. But I'm going to clean up a spot upstairs in my dining room. That's kind of a mess right now. 77. Your house was built in 77. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's I want to get back into doing some drink videos. I don't know how much I'll do, but with Ethan getting a little bit older, might be able to keep him calm. That's the reason I stopped doing them. He's been here since he was 18 months old. Now he's 5. Making some changes in that area too, slow changes, but we're making some there, and it's all for the good. Remember an old fashioned that's coming? I've done 2 or 3 old fashioned videos in my time. If you go back far enough, I got one, but not with the whistle pig. So the first one, I promised Larry, when I do the old fashioned video, it'll be with the whistle pig. I promise. It might even be the first one I do, but I'm going to set up my area that I used to make drink videos in, and do it there. I have better lighting than I used to have because I bought some portable lights, and hopefully we can make that happen. Make it a little bit better. So it'd be a better. I watched some of them old drink videos. The lighting up there is just horrible. But hey, it gave me my start on YouTube. I tell you what, I wouldn't be even where I'm at now if it wasn't for those old drink videos. So it kind of got me past my fear of doing videos. So all right, guys. Thanks as always. Guys, I will do, I don't know when I'm going to do another live, but I will do one fairly soon. I'm trying to do more of them because it does get me in here and get some time on YouTube, rather than my normal weekly video. So, and I have fun doing it. If I can keep the little one, so far he hasn't been too much of a hassle. Come down here. He likes to say hi to you guys. I expect he's to be a future YouTuber. We'll see. So again, thanks as always, and guys, I will see y'all on the next one. God bless you, folks. Bye-bye.